Welcome back to the Little Piece of Heart kitchen. Kathleen Hart here, and I'm going to teach you today how to make one of the most easiest, refreshing, and actually surprisingly sweet desserts. Now this is so versatile because I'll tell you at the end how many different ways you can take this dessert and make it into a couple different ways and use it in a couple different ways. What we're going to do today is make a cherry lime sorbet. Now I know it sounds fancy, but with just a handful of ingredients, you can do this too. I'm going to start off with a cup of water. Now this water I warmed up in the microwave for about 60 seconds. And my secret ingredient, the base for this whole dessert, is sugar-free Jell-O. Now this has no carbs in it, and we're going to use one whole packet. We're going to put this right into the warm water. Now I'm going to use a fork just because I want to be able to really mix it and get down the sides. Okay. Now this is lime, so what I'm going to do to add some lime flavor, first thing is some lime seltzer water. Now, I'm not using soda because I'm not a big soda drinker. I actually stopped drinking soda once I started my low carb lifestyle. So for this, we're going to use lime flavored seltzer water. Okay, didn't explode on me. And we're going to add in the same amount, just 2 cups. Okay, and actually I'm going to wait because the bubbles are going to fizz up a little bit higher, and then, whoops, it happens. All right, see, yeah, so you can see the bubbles actually went up a little bit higher than I wanted, so I only have about 1.5 cups in here when I actually want 2 cups. So I'm going to add in some more until we get up to the 2 cup mark. Mix it a little bit. Perfect. Now to this, I'm going to actually add in some more lime flavor from lime zest, and then a little bit of lime juice. Now the zest is going to be really pretty because it's going to create little green flecks all throughout the sorbet. It's going to be really cute. Okay. And we only want the bright green. We don't want to go too much further into the lighter green because that's where it gets bitter. We just want a little kiss of the lime flavor. And I would say about, well, it depends. You can do as much as you want. I'm going to do today about zest of half of a lime. And we're just reinforcing the lime flavor that we have already from the lime seltzer. Lastly, for this lime, we're going to use the juice as well. So I'm just going to cut this right in half, reserve the other half for later, and we're going to juice this right in here. Nice bright flavors, and it really wakes up the cherry Jell-O. Okay, great. And let's see, one more ingredient that we're going to mix into this cup is some heavy cream. Not a lot, just a little bit. We want to make it really creamy, so that's where you get the sorbet texture. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit right in there. 2 tablespoons. All right, we're going to give this one last whisk. Get all that lime zest in there. You know, it's great. You can already smell the cherry, obviously, from the Jell-O. It's a very strong flavor. But then the lime, it just like wakes up your taste buds. You can really, really smell it. Okay, we are all mixed together. Now here I have a NutriBullet. If you don't have a NutriBullet, it's totally fine. Use whatever blender you have. And if you don't have a blender, use a food processor, but make sure the food processor is able to process ice because some of them aren't. Some of the blades are a little bit too weak. Right here I have about 12 ice cubes, which is about 1.5 cups. And I'm going to add my mixture right in. There we go. Perfect, right? You'll probably drink it like that if you really wanted. And I'm going to grab the blade attachment. We're going to take our blade attachment, screw it right on here, and we're going to pulse this. Now the reason we're going to be pulsing it for about 20 seconds is because we want that heavy cream to kind of whip up, and that's what these blades are going to do for us. So here we go. All right, we are ready to go. Okay, this smells amazing already. So refreshing. This is perfect for the summer, but even because it's kept in your freezer, you can have this all year round. What I'm gonna do next is take a Tupperware, and actually this might be a little more than this will fit, but this is the size I'm going to use today. We're going to pour it right in there. Okay, right to the top. I'll do a second Tupperware for the rest of it. We are going to put the cap on, and we're going to put this right into our freezer. Now, I'm probably going to do it overnight just because you want it to get nice and solid, and then when you're ready to serve it, you can take it out about 15 to 20 minutes before you're ready because it's going to be really solid, and then you can easily scoop it. Meet me back here. All right, the sorbet is ready. It's been in the freezer overnight, and then I let it sit out for about 15 minutes, and it's the perfect texture. It looks great. So now I'm going to show you a couple different ways that we can use the sorbet to be really versatile. First is just serving it as it is in a nice little cute sorbet glass. We're just gonna, it's nice and pillowy. Oh, the texture is perfect. And not only is it light, but it's fluffy almost because of the heavy whipping cream. Okay, let me just get a nice scoop here. I want to top off my whole bowl. And the Tupperware is great because it keeps in the freezer and it actually keeps it from getting freezer burned. So you can actually keep this in the freezer for a pretty long time. I mean, there's nothing in it that would spoil. So next, to finish off this, I'm going to actually add a little bit of lime zest right on top. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. This actually looks elegant. For Jell-O, seltzer, and a little bit of heavy cream, you have a really, really pretty dessert. Or snack, whatever. It's up to you guys. How gorgeous is that? So of course I have to taste it. Oh my gosh. You guys won't believe this. With just a few simple ingredients, this dessert will blow your mind. People are going to be like, how did you make this? I need the recipe right now. Take another little bite. It is refreshing. It's sweet, it's no carb. I mean, what more could you want for a really elegant dessert? Another way you can do this, use this, is put it into a cute little champagne flute like I have here. Just drop some in. And now, if you wanted to do a non-alcoholic type of drink, easily could. We're just gonna take that lime seltzer that we actually already put in here, and we're just gonna top it right off. How gorgeous is that? Now, if you wanted to have a cute little mimosa drink, add this to some Prosecco, some champagne, or even make a little spritzer out of some white Pinot Grigio, some white wine. Lastly, you could also take this, put a couple scoops into a blender, add in your favorite alcohol, gin or vodka, pulse it a couple times, pour it into a glass, it'll be like a nice slushy drink, top it off with some more seltzer. You have a bunch of different ways to use this really, really simple sorbet recipe. For this recipe, as well as many others, go to my blog, Little Piece of Hart, and you guys need to try this. It's literally so good.